For Creamer Media's Mining Weekly, I'm Leandi Kolfer. Institute for High Performance Consulting CEO, Dr Tommie Liebenberg joins me in studio to discuss issues surrounding health and safety in the mining sector. Welcome, Tommie.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Thanks. Firstly, what are some of the most significant challenges faced by mines with regards to health and safety?
I think obviously it's a number of deaths. In spite of the decline that was in 1999, South Africa's record still proved to be 50% worse than Australia, United States and Canada. So I think that's number one. Apart from the health issues like HIV, TB, etc., I don't want to go into that. That's also obviously a big challenge. But I think one of the big challenges is people behavior. To get people to work safe and to adhere to standards, I think that becomes one of the biggest challenges that they are facing.
And how does your company assist mines in dealing with these challenges?
Yeah. I think, in all fairness, it's nothing really new. But what we've discovered is people underestimate how the mind works. And I think the underlying philosophy or research that we came up with, and it's well known, in fact, that there are 60,000 thoughts going through a person's mind per day. And that brings to about 42 per minute. And if you do not stimulate the brain ongoingly with certain safety-related stimuli, the person's brain goes into screensaver mode and is not aware of the potential risk, or is not continuously aware of it. So he becomes unaware of that risk, and then accidents and incidents happen.
What mediums do you use to assist the mines to deal with this? That's
a good question. We came up with a model, what we call the integrated top-of-mind safety awareness model. Now it's a long word for something small, but there are seven mediums that we use. The first one is leadership medium, and that's typical. You use your leaders to make an impact, and that's nothing new, but how they do it is very important. Then you use your print medium, obviously, your electronic medium, that's DVDs, safety awareness DVDs. Then you use an interactive medium, which is more your industrial theaters, where people are more interactive. Then your interrelative medium is more your safety, health rep, your reps impact. Your verbal medium is packaging training different, because old way of training is not working. The old traditional way of training is not working. So you need to do something with high impact. The last one is what we call consequence management. That's more giving people recognition. It's moving away from just bonuses. It's like, what can the leaders do to impact? So if you integrate those seven mediums, you can have success like we had on some of our projects.
Thank you. And how do you link this with achieving a high-performance culture?
I think the similarity between safe work behavior and high production behavior is the same, because people's minds go through, or high-performance culture goes through various phases. The first one is, if you can change people's perceptions, it influences their beliefs. Beliefs impact on their values. Values determine their behavior, and behavior determine the culture. So through this, I think you sensitize people, make them aware of how the mind works, that the brain only records in negative and positive. The more green and positive stimuli you can get into the person's mind, that will influence his behavior through the values.
Thank you very much, Tommie. That was Dr. Tommie Liebenberg from the Institute for High Performance Consulting speaking about health and safety in mining.